How are we doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking on the video. So I want to go over a few things. My top 3 personal greatest tips that have helped me along the way for my streaming career. So this isn't going to be one of those videos where I'm like, you need a webcam, because that's pretty obvious. Webcams are essential, so I do suggest getting a webcam. But this video is going to be some things that you may or may not have thought about extensively. We're going to go into a little bit of detail here, so this video is going to be on the lengthier side of things. It's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but let's get right into it. So let's jump right into it with tip number 1. The first thing I suggest doing is get yourself a simple overlay. Something real easy, quick, and simple. It doesn't need to be intricate. You don't need fancy alert boxes. You don't need those fancy things jumping across your screen. That's not what people are going to see right away. They'll see that when you follow, and I do recommend getting those set up as you go and as you grow. But right off the bat, when you're scrolling through Apex Legends, for example, I'm an Apex Legends streamer, that's what I primarily play, and I play through Mixer, as you can tell from the image in the background. So I have these widgets, these little boxes, text, and many other things set up through my stream, through golightstream.com. So with Mixer, this is a nice companion website and app that they incorporate into it to make it really easy and user-friendly. So as you can see here, I do have many different layers, follow bar, recent follows, I have music if I want to, and the live feed straight from Mixer itself. So what it does, it throws my Mixer feed into the background here, and then the overlay is just thrown right on top. Created myself a little custom logo here. I'm in the Embers for All program, throwing those little things that diversify yourself, that set yourself apart from everyone else. Why are you going to click on me instead of the person right next to me? If I have 3 viewers and they have 3 viewers, but I'm the one with an overlay and the webcam, wouldn't you be a little more inclined to watch my stream? It's not about how good I am at that point. It's about getting the people in your stream, catching their eye, getting their attention. Once they're there, that's your obligation to play really well, be engaging, talk to them. I know this is all one tip here, but the main point is this overlay, to catch them, to grab their attention, and whatever means necessary, that's your goal. That is the first step you need. So here we go with tip number 2. Once you grab your audience's attention, once they're in your chat, you have to engage with them. You have to entertain them, talk to them, learn about your viewers. You have to make them want to come back. I've seen so many streamers out there. I've seen so many people with a nice overlay, with that webcam set up perfectly, some beautiful lighting. I've seen all of those executed nearly perfectly. I'll hop in their streams. I'll see they only have 100-200 followers, and they won't engage with me. I'll send them a few messages, ask them how their day is. I'll jump in there and be like, hey, what's up, big streamer number 2? What are you up to? And they're just like, oh, playing some Apex. Like, okay, cool. Like, why am I gonna stay in there unless they're a Dizzy, a Shroud, a Ninja, Tfue, or all these other big names? Why would I stick around for maybe an above average player with some decent looking content, but I don't feel welcome, I don't feel like part of their stream? When you make your viewers feel a part of your day-to-day activities, when you make them feel engaged, involved, important, that's who is going to come back. That's who is going to make you the streamer that you want to be. So here we are with tip number 3. First off, I want to thank you for clicking on the video, for making it this far through, and so far, I hope I have helped you out to the best of my ability. That is my goal with all this, with streaming, with this video, with venturing into YouTube, something I've never done before myself. I want to grow, obviously, as myself. I want to grow as a streamer. I want to learn from you. I want to engage with my audience. I want to learn from them. And, while we're here, we might as well help each other out. That's the only way to do this. So moving on with tip number 3, I'm going to focus a little bit on social media here. As much as people may dislike social media or may not want to venture through that route, it is a great tool. It is a great way to dip your toes in that water, um, where you could grab a lot of potential viewers from, where you can get a lot of people to funnel them into your stream's chat. Once they're in that chat, once they are engaged with you, that is your job at that point to go revisit tip number 2, to check out tip 2.5. Use those tools, be your best self, and engage with them. So social media is a great aspect, is a great tool if used properly to funnel those people to you. And that is the hardest part. Once they are there, it's a whole different ballgame. So, for example, here in the background, I have my personal Mixer Instagram up. So we have, for example, right off the bat, you see I have my little custom logo. Again, I'm using that across all of my platforms. I may change that over time. I may rebrand myself in the future. But that wolf with my name, Scovos, there, is going to be a staple. I'm going to post that. I'm going to have that on any social media I'm pushing, any social media I'm trying to reach out to people with, because I want that logo to be associated with me. I want, when you drop by, when you see that logo, you're like, oh, that's Chris, that's Scovos. You know, he's pretty cool, he's really engaging, he does what he can, he wants to help. That's what I want to be associated. It's branding yourself. McDonald's, Starbucks, Walmart, all these major corporations do that in the best ways possible. It's almost subliminal when it really comes down to it. So my name here on my Instagram, just to give you an idea, is Scovos_Mixer. Very straightforward, very simple, right to the point. Where do I stream? Mixer. What's my name? It's Scovos. Done. Done deal. You're not going to forget that. If you want to look me up and you start searching up Scovos on Instagram, odds are my streaming Instagram is going to come up. It's a very unique name. There's not a lot of like random numbers or letters or XX360 420 quickscope with a bunch of letters and numbers instead of numbers and letters. Very confusing at points in time. Everybody has that friend with that name. So if you're one of those people, tip number 3.1, maybe think about changing your name. But moving on to a little more fine detail here. So I have my name, obviously, which my actual name is going to be secondary to my stream name, my gamer tag, my Mixer handle. But I still want people to know who I am. I still want people to know that I am Chris Miller. So next off, I have, my Xbox One gamer tag. I have, my relationship. I have my personal Instagram. My sponsors listed below. A few different cool things going on here. I post video game related stuff, things people want to see. If people are following my Mixer, if they're watching me play Apex Legends every single day, odds are they're not going to want to see, miscellaneous stuff in the outdoors, or maybe they do, but maybe this isn't the place for it. You want to focus on that genre of what you're already doing. If you're an IRL streamer, focus on that. Post pictures, post videos and clips from your IRL streams, or things that are going to grab people's attention that maybe isn't out there already. If you are a musician, post clips, post your beautiful voice. That's what you're going for. You want to bring people in with content that coincides with what you're providing them during your stream. If I'm always posting Fortnite content, but I never play Fortnite, I'm going to get a lot of people who want to see Fortnite, who enjoy Fortnite, and then they hop in and see me playing Apex Legends. That's not going to keep them around. Yeah, I might get that follow on Instagram, but am I going to get the follow on Mixer, on my streaming platform? Probably not. So using this as a tool, social media, if used properly, can really generate an audience. I have 292 followers on this Instagram account. Now, that may not be many, but the people who follow me enjoy my content. I've gained probably 20 to 30% of my followers on Mixer from this Instagram. That's a good amount. That's more than any other technique or um, collaboration or host or whatever lucky aspect I got, I've gained more followers from this small Instagram than I have on any other platform. I've also used my personal Instagram, which if you have one, I would recommend setting up a Mixer or Streamulated Instagram separate to your personal one. So A, you're not annoying your personal followers, your friends, your family with posting that you're live every single day or whatever the case may be. So my personal Instagram is focused around my day-to-day life. There's not a goal, there's not a regularity, there's no consistency behind it. I just kind of post what I feel like, which is mostly car related, but it's my life, my personal life. I do have those linked back and forth. I have my Mixer Instagram linked in the description of my personal Instagram, and I have my personal Instagram linked in the description of my Mixer Instagram. So if you're interested in one or the other, you're going to be inclined to go visit that, to give that other account a follow. But either way, the goal is to lead people to your stream. And by doing so, you can capitalize on tip number 2 and 2.5. Once they're there, that is the hardest thing to do, is to get people in your chat while you're live. While they're there, you have a small time frame to capitalize on those moments. But the social media world, the world we live in, where we can pick up our phone and we can sign into 1,000 different accounts, capitalize on that. Take advantage of the thousands and thousands and millions and billions of people at your fingertips. Take advantage of it. Get out there. Reach out to some people. Make some friends. And bring them there with you. We're going to wrap up this video with the 3 most important tips to beginning your streaming career, in my opinion. These tips can be applied to small streamers and big streamers alike. You could be, Joe Schmo, or you could be Shroud stopping by. But either way, I hope you learned something from this. So just a quick recap, we have tip number 1, set yourself apart. Make people want to click on you rather than everyone else. Tip number 2, once they're there, engage. Engage, engage, engage. Ask that follow-up question. Ask them about their day. Be your best you. Be genuine. Befriend some people. Make those connections. Tip number 3, capitalize on social media. There's billions of people around the world who log into Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube every single day. Grab some of their attention. Make them want to stop by your stream. Once they're there, back to tip number 2 and 2.5. That's your chance. That is your one opportunity to get those people to come back. If somebody clicks on your stream and you turn them off, you turn them away by being fake or being dishonest or something along those lines, the odds of getting that person back to your stream again in a future date or later on is not very high. So you want to be the best person you can be from the beginning. That is the most important thing. And have fun doing it, please. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't have as much fun streaming as I do. And with that being said, this is my first YouTube video I've ever made. So if you have any constructive criticism, comments, if you like it, if you don't like it, please let me know why and put it in the comments down below. I appreciate any constructive criticism, any feedback you may have. I can learn from you as much as you can learn from me. That's what we're all here for. So thank you again for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the video. If you happen to want to check out my stream, I am mixer.com/Scovos. Once you're there, then I can use my own tips to grab your attention, to become friends with you, to engage. I'm using YouTube as a tool to further myself as well. So, as most YouTubers go, drop a comment, drop a like, and follow if you feel like I deserve it. But thank you again for stopping by, and I hope you have a lovely day.